Nobody Wants to Read Your Shit by Steven Pressfield is a book that aims to help aspiring writers overcome the self-doubt and resistance that often prevents them from completing their work. The author argues that the key to success is not talent or luck, but rather the ability to sit down and write, despite the fear and self-criticism that inevitably arise. The book begins by discussing the concept of resistance, which Pressfield defines as an internal force that prevents us from doing our work. This resistance can take many forms, such as procrastination, self-doubt, and perfectionism, but its ultimate goal is always the same: to keep us from creating. The author contends that resistance is not unique to writing. It is present in any field where people are called upon to be creative or to take risks. One of the primary causes of resistance, according to Pressfield, is the fear of failure. We are terrified of being judged or rejected, so we avoid putting ourselves out there. This fear can be paralyzing, preventing us from ever starting a project, let alone finishing it. The author emphasizes that this fear is normal and natural, but it must be overcome if we are to succeed as writers or in any other creative endeavor. Another key concept in the book is the idea of turning pro. Pressfield argues that there are two types of writers: amateurs and professionals. Amateurs write when they feel inspired, while professionals write regardless of their mood or motivation. They show up every day and put in the work, knowing that success will only come through consistent effort. To become a professional writer, one must make a commitment to their craft and treat it as a job, not a hobby. The author also discusses the importance of developing a daily writing routine. This routine should be designed to minimize distractions and maximize productivity. It might involve setting a specific time of day to write, working in a dedicated space, or using tools like word count goals or timed writing sessions. The key is to find what works for you and stick with it, even when resistance rears its head. In addition to discussing the psychological aspects of writing, Pressfield also offers practical advice on various aspects of the craft. He covers topics such as story structure, character development, and the importance of revising and editing one's work. The author emphasizes that while talent is important, it is not enough on its own. Hard work and dedication are also essential for success. One of the most interesting chapters in the book deals with the concept of the muse. Many aspiring writers believe that they must wait for inspiration to strike before they can begin writing, but Pressfield argues that this is a self-defeating attitude. The muse, he says, is not some external force that bestows creativity upon us. Rather, it is the wellspring of creativity that lies within each of us. By sitting down and writing every day, we can learn to tap into this well and access our innate creative potential. Throughout the book, Pressfield uses numerous examples from his own experience as a writer, as well as from the lives of other successful authors, to illustrate his points. These anecdotes serve to reinforce the central message of the book, that anyone can overcome resistance and achieve their writing goals if they are willing to put in the time and effort required. In conclusion, Nobody Wants to Read Your Shit is a powerful and inspiring book that offers valuable insights into the creative process and the psychological challenges faced by aspiring writers. By focusing on the importance of overcoming resistance, developing a professional mindset, and cultivating a daily writing routine, Pressfield provides readers with the tools they need to succeed in their writing endeavors. While the title may be provocative, the message at its core is universal. If you have a story to tell, don't let anyone or anything stand in your way.